Hello, welcome back to my channel here in the Pacific Northwest. You can tell I have cleared a little space here for my crafting. So ignore all my mess. I am still in the middle of organizing my craft room. Finally getting a little bit of time to be in here after the holidays and traveling and family, friends, all their joy. So I am excited to get back here to working on this project. I'm gonna start setting up this page. Not completely set up, start setting up this page. We'll see how many days it takes me to set up this page. You can see I have my journaling, I have my products that I want to use, and I don't have any photos. So I've decided to I'm gonna put this together and put the photos on later because they'll be easy to add on. They're just gonna go on the back of these cards, so that'll be super easy. I had to wait to do any of my December daily for 2025 because my printer, after probably like 12 years, died a sad death. I don't have a new printer. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can. My idea here is to take this tag shape and cut all of these into a little tag booklet. I want to put this on the back too, so a little tag booklet to put into my album. I do need to find or make a pocket thing to put this in. I think I might have to make one because it's a little bit bigger than any of my pockets I might have, so that's also something I have to do. So, but first we're going to make the tags and get them ready to put the pictures on the back when I get them. So we'll work on that first. Okay, and in true mom style, my kiddo woke up, and so I am back a second day to finish. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all this down to this tag shape, and then I want to find something to go on there, and I'm going to cut these out as well. Okay, so I have everything cut out, and then I went ahead and picked the order that I wanted these guys to go on to these tags. I need to find my hole punch. I decided to go with the numbers on the top and the journaling at the bottom. I printed the journaling off on vellum just because I like it, and as you saw, I hand cut it because that's just how I do everything. I don't know, it's just what I do. I'm just going to find my adhesive, and then I'm going to stick all the journaling on. Done for my day here. I'm gonna let this dry. I think I went too much on the speckled, what are these? Pops from scrapbook.com. I got them, I don't know, a while ago. I've had them and I've been trying to find places to use them, but I have this old rickrack 1986. I got it at a antique store. And then I pulled out just some scraps that were already cut, so we're just gonna use them the way they are. And then I am just going to staple. I cannot find my Tim Holtz staple, so we have this little Pooh Bear one. That also has mini staples. It's gonna work. So I'm gonna do a couple. Where's first? I should have opened this up. Some scissors. I'm not going for even perfection. That is not what I'm here for. So I do want to try to find a gold ribbon for there, but I don't know if I have any. So after that's dry, I'll find one. I'm going to put some twine in. I think I'm just going to tie the twine on. I was going to clip it with a safety pin thing. One of these guys. But my holes were too far down for it. So I was like, it's going back and forth between the twine or no twine and ribbon. So, and then I want to add a bit of red to it because it's kind of, I just realized I need to put my photos on, so I'm actually just gonna slip it through here. Oh well, I gotta find my photos. But I am going to call it a day for now because I gotta find my album and my pictures and some of the other stuff that I wanted to find. So I'll pick back up tomorrow. Okay, I'm back again. It's a couple days later. Just squeeze my craft time in when I can. It's nap time again, so I found my album with all of my stuff that I had put in here. So we'll see what I actually end up keeping in here. And I was trying to find it because for my first page, I need to find something to put my tags in, which are dry now because it's been so long. But I wanted to actually use the topper of the box this year on the back of and like this page. So I'm gonna put this page here and then find something on this side to put all my tags in. So I did not get the envelope bundle this year. I wanted to get it and then it sold out before I was able to get it. So I got it digitally. And they had PDFs you could print off and make your own. So I think I might try to see if I could do the envelope bundle or if I need to make like my own little pocket thing. So I'm going to cut this down to size and then put this on the back so I could pop that in my album. So I'm going to do that and then look for something for that. Okay, so I looked through this album I have right here. That is just a bunch of like pre-made pages or pages like put together that I have made over the years. Just sometimes I make like one little page and I don't use it, or anything that semi-made goes in there. And I did find I have this pocket page. It's an envelope that I have taped to the transparency I made. You can see the glitter. So I made this transparency on my laminator. I have a YouTube video that is showing you how to do the transparency, so I'll try to remember to tag that below. So I'm actually going to just pop this in right here and then just put these in And then I need to find something for there because it does have the space where you put the address. But first I'm going to take this out as my, keep hitting my tape. I keep it in this little thing. Slip the page out is the easiest way to find. I can never remember. I should write it on like a post-it and like stick it on my like table over here, but I literally never remember the size of these. So I just line it up. And I'm gonna cut. And then I'll cut this guy first. Into I've never actually used my box before because I actually use them for storage. They're great storage boxes. And I kind of keep my kits together until I'm like done with the year. Because I never have time. I actually want to cut this off. Because I'm usually working on them the following year, but when I first started, I would work on them the following year, leading up to December. But now, I am a few years behind. So, you know, I think it was 7. Like 8 something. I'm just gonna look at my lines. I kind of hoping 0.25. Okay, okay, I'm hoping to like, sorry, I bumped my camera there. Have this line up like this. See, I wanted that kind of hidden behind that a little. I didn't want it like smack dab because I just thought it would be too much. And you kind of see the fa la la more. Thinking way too much into this. Where do I want that? Okay, I'm going to actually I should put my hair up. It's getting in my way. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this top part off and throw it away. I don't think I can use that. So I do a lot of hand cutting because I'm just used to that because I don't have fancy stuff. I do have a really big, nice paper trimmer, but it's pretty heavy. So if I'm just doing like a couple cuts here or there, I just do this one. It's not perfect, and I'm like okay with that. Put this in my scrap paper now. I don't like that has a crease. I might put a ribbon. Maybe was that a crack I had? It's still too red on red. This is how my brain works. I do something and then go, it's okay. Could be better. I think it's cool that the outside of the box literally matches the red album this year. I love when they do that because I always buy the red album. So I think it's fun to have something that matches. ladder back under here because I'm actually going to hand cut this guy. So I'm going to find some tape. Tape these down. Okay, so I now have my paper. It's back to back. This one actually came out pretty good. So I want to find something there, and then I'm going to decorate this a little bit. So I'm going to find some stuff, and then I'll just fast forward through my decorating. I forgot to say, I like to punch my holes first before I decorate, so I know where my hole is going to be, so I don't put anything there that I have to then rip off or will struggle to punch my hole. I decided to go with this little vintage trim. I just put on with red line tape because we're going fast and easy today. This is trim that is vintage. It was my grandma's, so I got it out of her sewing stash. And I decided to go with white because it didn't show up as much under the clear. So that page done. Now onto this page. Okay, so I took the opportunity to dig into my back stash of stuff, and I found this partially used up sheet of stickers with these drills on them, so I was like, perfect for the red. And then I got these in the clearance section of December Daily this year in the wood veneer set. So I like to do things in threes because there's 3 of us. So I just wanted to add a little color. I had this Pops of Color from scrapbook.com. That was the same I used on this tag. So tried to tie that back in, and that's basically all I'm going to do for this page. So I'm gonna let this dry and look for something for on top of my pocket. Okay, so here is my completed day. I'm not going to fully close my page because I want to let this dry, but I just picked this little, I don't know, label, and then I found the Make Merry in the, I think that's all from the main kit. I don't know, the labels maybe from something else. And then I just have my tags in here. Go. I still want to put that on the back, so when you pull it out, it's all like a book. And then I just need to get my pictures printed and add them to the back. But besides that, I'm going to call this one done. Thank you for sticking with me through my video and through the few days it actually took me to get this done, because life gets in the way. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. Bye guys.